Christian Horner has made it clear that Yuki Tsunoda's future at Red Bull is not stable. After the decision to promote Liam Lawson to Red Bull alongside Max Verstappen, we did see Christian Horner say that it was a close call, but he also said you can't have a driver in the support team for 5 years. You can't always be the bridesmaid. So the real question is, what are Yuki's possible options moving forward? First and foremost, he will stay with VCarb for the next year. Yuki's main financial sponsor is Honda, and their deal ends with Red Bull at the end of 2025. In 2026, with the new car regulations, they head over to Aston Martin. But unfortunately, Aston Martin's 2 seats are currently occupied by Fernando Alonso, whose contract does not end until the end of 2026, and Lance Stroll, who doesn't really have an end to his contract. So setting everything aside, there's always the possibility that Yuki could renew at Red Bull. We don't know how Liam Lawson will perform, we don't know how Isaac will perform, but if we go based off of a lot of the signals that Red Bull and Christian Horner are giving, it's highly likely that his relationship with Red Bull ends at the end of his current contract. But as for 2026, next year we have 6 rookies entering the grid, and there's always the possibility that one of them doesn't perform and a seat becomes available. The other possibility, which I think is a little bit more likely, is we may see Yuki move over to Aston Martin as a reserve driver for 1 year, and in 2027 we may see one of those Aston Martin seats made available for him. Because there are only 20 seats in Formula 1, every driver has to bring something to the table that goes beyond their talent. And for Yuki, up until now, that has been his relationship with Honda. So if Christian Horner is signaling that Yuki may not be able to stay with Red Bull, his 2 best possible options are one of the 6 incoming rookies not being able to hack it, or Honda making space for him at Aston Martin. I would love to see Yuki Tsunoda make it to a top car, and once and for all finally be able to show what he's capable of.